Hi, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. Before I get into the video, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know what you think about this videos down in the comment section below. I appreciate the support. Everybody that subscribe and put comments. Put comments down there, guys. I really appreciate it. So Harley came out with a new bike and everybody's flipping out, right? Some people love it. Some people hate it. The negative comments, the good comments, you guys know the deal, right? So it kind of feels like they just can't meet everyone's standards, and totally okay. I wanted to talk about that actually in this vlog here, in this motor vlog, because I was actually thinking about it. Now, when I looked at this bike, the new 2021 Sportster S, I thought it looked really nice. Actually, I looked at it and I was like, wow, that bike looks nice. It looks like, I don't know, it looks fast to me. It looks kind of like the Fat Boy or Fat Bob, the Indian, and that other bike that Harley made of, FDR or FXDR, something like that. I'll put it here on the screen for you guys to check it out. It looks like the all three got together and they had a baby. That's kind of how this one looked, in my opinion. But I'm going to tell you, it looks great. It really does. I like the color. I like the style. I like that fat tire in the front. I like the fact that it has a bunch of riding, different systems and all that. I mean, it looks nice, guys. I'm going to tell you, big fan of this design. Big fan of what they do. I mean, the price is $15,000, but obviously, I mean, it costs, this kind of game costs money, right? So I was hoping that it was a little bit lower, maybe 13.9, but then again, you know, it is what it is. It looks like it have the technology to kind of justify that price. But again, you know what? As I look at this bike, I realize one thing. It's not for me. It's really not for me because, first of all, I'm a big dude. I'm fat, and obviously I would look like, I don't know, like an elephant riding a bicycle, maybe like a bear riding a bicycle. I don't know, something really big riding something really small. So to me, this is not a bike for me. But as I'm looking at people hate and people comments and all that stuff, it kind of feels, and again, you know, I like to give my opinions and I like to criticize too, I guess, at some point, but it kind of feels like Harley is not taking a break because a lot of people are just criticizing this motorcycle. And the reality is that every bike that Harley is going to put out there is not going to be for you. Some bikes may be for somebody else. You really can't think that every bike they're going to put out there is going to meet your need, or is going to meet your liking, or it's going to be something that you're going to enjoy. There's bikes out there that just, you know, you're just not going to like. You know, I love my 2005 Road King Classic, right? And I love the baggers. I like them all. I like the Electric Glide, the Street Glide, not completely, but I like it too. The Road Glide, I like the Heritage, I like the Deluxe. But you know what? There's other bikes out there that I just don't like. I don't really like the lowriders. Don't really like them. I don't really like the Dynas. Does that mean that they are bad bikes? Of course not. It just means that it's not something that I desire to ride, right? I like the baggers. That's kind of like my style. That's kind of what I like to do. But I understand that. But some people, for whatever reason, they kind of feel that every bike out there that Harley produce, you're going to have to like it. You're going to have to give it a seal of approval. You're going to have to really enjoy it. And that's not the reality. People got to chill. People got to take a step back. People got to just like calm down for a second. Like I said, you know, there's going to be bikes that Harley's going to produce that you're just not going to like. And if this one is that, or this one doesn't work for you, it's totally okay. It doesn't mean that Harley didn't do a good job. It doesn't mean that they just didn't do what they were supposed to do. They still produce a really nice bike that people are going to enjoy. And at that price range, probably a lot of guys are going to buy it, because I'm going to tell you, you're just not going to be able to buy a bagger for that kind of money. I can only wish that a Road King would be $14,000 or $15,000. Man, I will be running to the dealer right now to pick up one. But that's not the reality. The baggers cost more money, and that's just how it goes, right? So this bike's right here, that price point, I think it's going to bring a lot of new guys into the Harley market. And you know what? It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing to have more riders out there in the street enjoying motorcycles and enjoying this new to then lifestyle, right? So again, bikes are just a lot of fun. So again, guys, as I'm looking at this bike, I'm going to tell you, I'm looking at it. I'm actually seeing the video right now as I'm doing this video. Like I'm looking at some of the pictures, and like I say, it looks to me like you know, the Fat Bob, the Indian, and that other bike FXDR or something like that had a baby. But it does look like a really nice bike. It looks like it's gonna be a success to me. It looks pretty mean, and apparently it's pretty fast as well. So I'm glad that Harley is kind of like going out there and producing a new product. That's one of the things that I saw some people criticizing them. Like, hey, you know what? Finally, they get to the new technology, having those different riding systems and stuff like that, different mode, if you want to put it that way. So you know what? I'm glad they did it too, and I'm glad that they're stepping up, and I'm glad they're making new bikes. It kind of feels like the same thing that happened with the 2021 Electric Glide. You know, a lot of people hate on that bike. A lot of people talk really bad about this bike, and you know what? Some were pretty valid points, but overall, maybe it wasn't for you. Maybe some guys are going to enjoy this bike, and it's proven because the moment that it came out, a bunch of guys bought him, and some guys like to collect them. So again, not every bike from Harley is going to be to you. Not every bike is going to meet your requirement. Not every bike is going to be something you're going to like. But you know what? I'm glad that the companies out there producing new bikes and trying to reach new people, new motorcycle riders, and bringing them into this lifestyle. Overall, I think it's a cool bike. I don't know. What do you guys think? Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.